Ding dong, the witch is dead, the witch is dead, the witch is dead. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. Welcome back, guys. Hey guys, how you going? So down Big House Sport. Welcome, Tigers fans. Welcome. This is a great day for you. This is a fantastic day for you. Let me just go and confirm what... By the way, this was not meant to be the video that I was coming out with today. I actually had a video about Luke Brooks, and they'll come out tomorrow, from Tigers to Manly. Well, guess what, baby? This time round, it is breaking news for you guys that obviously is dropped everywhere. Fox League, Clarkie, you name it, it's been dropped. As you can see here, breaking, long-suffering Tigers fans can finally rejoice. Lee Hadjipantelis and Justin Pascoe are both set to depart the club as reported by News Corp. And to confirm, breaking, entire West Tigers board has been dismissed. Hallelujah! We've been calling for this for so long. Everyone's been calling for this for so long. Anyone with a brain, anyone with eyes can see this club that is so proud. You know, they've got a great fan base here at the West Tigers that, you know, have stuck by this team. They haven't made the finals since 2011. They've gone through, what, 5 coaches or some shit now? I don't know, it's ridiculous how long this team has been down in the dumps for, and nothing has changed. It's just constantly gotten worse. Arguably. It's gotten worse. They've gone and won 2 wooden spoons in a row, and yet the organisation just seemed to kind of pump out the same nonsensical comments that everything was okay, and they were building, and blah, 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 blah. No, it wasn't everything okay. No, it wasn't. You know, they went from being a team that was unhappy to get 9th, and get 9th again, and get 9th again, to then going and winning wooden spoons and thinking, oh, well, you know, 9th was actually pretty fun, actually, to be completely honest with you. That's the kind of club the Tigers have been drawn into because of the organisation and because of the missteps that they'd constantly made, whether it be coaching-wise, whether it be player signing-wise, just everything. It was always a mess. It was always a mess. And this is a massive, massive moment here for the club because the final stage of yesteryear should now be gone and the real rebuild should really start to go now. You know, we've been hoping for so long that they would move on from this organisation and realise that, look, if they cared, right, then so be it. You know, good on them for caring, appreciate them for caring, but it didn't look that way. It doesn't look like that way to anybody else, right? From the average NRL fan, we did not see Hadjipantelis, especially Hadjipantelis, but Justin Pascoe or Hadjipantelis really show that they had the enthusiasm and the authenticity for the West Tigers to be the best club in the game. It just seemed like, from an outsider's perspective, it was being used to kind of platform themselves and set a foundation up for themselves and show them rather than, you know, really revolutionise and pump out Leichhardt and Campbelltown and make their fans proud, and that's ultimately what we want to see. You know, like I look at my club, the Gold Coast Titans, I see Stevie Mitchell, great bloke. He cares. He cares about this club. I know it because I speak to him regularly, and I know how much he has passion for this team. And that's what you want to see. And when you're seeing Hadjipantelis come out against podcasters and come out against their own fans and insulting them, you kind of look at it and you go, well, these people are long-term fans. Why are you coming out against them? Right? You don't have to come out against them. You could just politely decline coming on their podcast, but instead you make a point of it. And as fans, we go, okay, well, you don't give a shit about me then. You just want to make a statement because you want to get yourself out there. And this is the common rhetoric that we see when it comes to the organisation for the Tigers. So, look, I think this is fantastic news here. I think this is fantastic news because, look, don't expect the Tigers to be successful in 2024. Don't expect now that this is going to mean that you're a world beater, you're a contender, and all this kind of jazz, right? Because ultimately, this is still this organisation's team. Benji Marshall's still the coach. Look, back him in, right? But with that being said, it was a decision made by this organisation, but I do believe that Benji can do something. I'm not going to, you know, throw him amongst that. I'm not going to throw him amongst the board and whatnot and their decision making for the time being. Obviously, let's see it play out. But the real rebuild can start now. You are at the beginning. You have to really remove every part that was creating the toxic environment at the West Tigers. The club was looked at as a joke. And now, this is exciting news to give you belief and to give you hope that things are changing and going in the right direction. Do we know it's going in the right direction? Not necessarily, but the right direction definitely wasn't the direction that you were currently going in. There is no real bad way to look at this. The direction you were going in was not going to be successful. It was proof. It was fact. nothing was showing likely. All this kind of big talk about the Tigers coming forward in 2023 ended up in them coming one step lower. They came wooden spoon in 2022. 2023, they got one step lower. Last, further last. There's no argument that can be made. There is no argument that can be made for these two people, for this board. The final thing I want to say here to wrap everything up is it is a necessary step, right? But that doesn't mean that you now go out saying, oh, we're going to make top 8 next year. Ding dong, ding dong, the witch is dead. Because look, to be fair, ding dong, the witch is honestly dead when it comes to the Tigers. But it does still mean that now you start the rebuild. And I've said this multiple times throughout this video so far, you're starting the rebuild officially, right? You've made progress and whatnot, but that was under that organization. Now you've got a fresh start. So feel rejuvenated. Feel like you're now moving in the right way. But don't have too crazy expectations just yet, because now you've got to potentially look at, is Benji the right coach? Like, do the Tigers, will this new organization want Benji there? I would assume they will, but is that the direction they want? Are these players that are currently on the team the direction that this new board, this new go forward is going to want to have? You know, what's going to change within the club? And what's going to change outside of the club? At least you've made a step that is necessary to put you into the right process going forward, hopefully. This is a good sign, Tigers fans. It is time to rejoice. That's what I have to say here today, guys. Tomorrow there'll be another video, funnily enough, kind of about the Tigers, not really, mainly about Manly, but Luke Brooks to Manly and kind of what my thoughts are and kind of the over expectations that people are having right now, but also I think we're pretty good, but you'll hear about that tomorrow. I appreciate you as always. Massive news for you Tigers fans. Happy for you, man. You're a proud bunch. You've stuck by your team, and hopefully, here we go. Hopefully, here we go. But that's going to do me today, guys. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're around here, comment below your thoughts of this and what you're thinking about the Tigers going into 2024 and beyond, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.